Hey everyone, welcome back. So today let's see what is multi-factor or two-factor authentication, right? You must have seen this in these days in any application, say Gmail or GitHub or whatever it is. So let's dive into to see why it's needed and which method is little bit better than the other, something like that, right? So generally, to start with what two-factor authentication is, for example, you have your laptop and you have selected Gmail. You have hit www.gmail.com. Gmail.com. So we all know that Gmail asks for your email ID and it asks for your password. Email password. And once you give the email and password, it takes you into the Gmail. Fair enough. But in the recent years, if you have noticed, when you give your email and password, it always asks you, please set up multi-factor authentication. So what it means is that in case if you lose this password, not losing by means of forgetting, but in case someone saw this password or someone did eavesdrop this password, or in worst cases you somehow lost the password to a hacker by some means, maybe you clicked some link or something and they copied this password. Now the hacker can probably go into your Gmail, check the email, send emails, whatever they want, if it is just email and password, right? So just to avoid this, a concept called two-factor authentication is enabled, which you might have seen for sure. So what it asks you is to set up your phone number, which is one way. So when you click your email and password, Google will ask you enter the code sent via SMS. This is a usual pattern followed by many applications, that once you give the password, it will send you a code to your mobile phone via SMS, and once you hit that, maybe 375465, right? Once you enter it, your Gmail will be accessible. So there is another way to do it, which you might be or might not be familiar as well, which has slightly better advantage than SMS. Let me first let you know what it is, and then we can come into to see why that is a bit more safer. So the another thing is, you have your mobile phone, right? And then keep the laptop here. So your gmail.com is here, email and password is there, and email and password is done. So in your phone, you can install something called an Authenticator app. A lot of companies or products are giving this Authenticator app today. I always choose Google, so I'll use Microsoft this time. Let's say it is a Microsoft Authenticator app. It's really good, you can check that out. So it's a Microsoft Authenticator app which you have installed in your phone. And then when you go to Gmail settings, and say set up MFA or two-factor using Authenticator app. Authenticator app. This is not the exact path, I'm just letting you know for the example. And I also think that Google will ask you to use Google's Authenticator and it will not allow you to use Microsoft Authenticator. I'm not sure on that. But when you click on that, it will give you a QR code. QR code. So what you can do is you can go into your Authenticator app in your phone and you can scan this QR. So once you scan this QR in the Authenticator app, you will have an entry called as Gmail. When you click on that Gmail, it opens a window, and for every 30 seconds you have a code displayed there, 1 2 3 5 8 9. For 30 seconds it gets displayed, and without any prompt or something, after the next 30 seconds it will change to 0 1 5 7 8 9, for example. So every 30 seconds your Authenticator app will change the code. So now when you hit your email and password, it won't ask you to send the code via SMS. So what it will do this time is, I'll draw it here. So it will ask you the same box. Instead it will say enter the code on your Authenticator application. So basically you need to check that particular time what 6 numbers are here, and then you need to just put it here. 7 5 6 4 3 2. So this changes every 30 seconds. So whenever you log into it using email password, you go into your Authenticator app, check the number and then enter it, and it logs in. So this is pretty similar to your SMS, right? SMS also you are checking on your phone, and this is also you are checking on the phone. It looks like this is an overhead where you want to install an additional application, right? So let's see what is the little bit slightly better security advantage with it, so that I would recommend you to use this whenever and whichever application gives you this opportunity, right? So let me remove this so that I can. So let's take SMS first. How SMS works is, so when you send the username and password, so the Gmail server or some Gmail application or something related to the Gmail's server or computer, it will generate a 6 numbers based on its own algorithm, some random number, say 1 5 7 8 9 0. It generates it when you hit login, and then it will send it to your computer via SMS, via to your phone via SMS. So this communication channel is via your mobile network. It can be Airtel or Verizon, right? So this 6 numbers, when it transfers via here, it is not encrypted like HTTPS. If any communication happens via internet, this is via mobile network. If it happens via internet, usually it happens via a protocol called HTTPS. You can check out this in one of the videos I made. It's a bit long, but I think it's worth it. So when you're doing with HTTPS, this gets completely scrambled. It looks like E47987. So even if the hacker, of course with some help from the Airtel or Verizon employees, if they try to tap into this message which is flowing via SMS, they will see this which is not related to this. They will not be able to get this from this. But when it travels as an SMS, if they are able to tap into that message through some techniques, they can probably see this. So if they know your email and password, and if they are able to get this number, probably they can do anything they want with whatever application. If it is Gmail, they can see your messages. If it is a banking, they can probably send money to anyone. So this is the one issue with SMS. It comes via mobile network. If they are sending it via email or something, I think if it comes via internet, it's even better. But how the code works is, I'll erase this again just so that how the code works is pretty cool. So I just wanted to keep it fresh, right? So you have your, I'm drawing a big mobile so that it's easier. So take this as a Microsoft Authenticator app. Auth. So we know that when you register for any application that say, hey, I want to set up two-factor authentication using an Authenticator app, it will give you a QR code. So this QR code is nothing but a secret. It can be a combination of numbers, for example, and this secret is known only to Gmail, for example, and your application. So when your application goes to Gmail to set up, it will give you a QR code. Of course, the QR code will be known to the Gmail, and the next one who knows it is your Authenticator app. So now there is a secret which your application and Gmail alone knows. So now how this code every 30 seconds is generated is based on this secret and the current time. For example, the time is 9 o'clock and 00 seconds. Seconds are also important because every 30 seconds it changes. So this is there. Say the secret is 1EF and it takes the 1EF. So it combines these two and it gives it to a mathematical function or algorithm, which we don't worry about. It's the job of this guy to define that algorithm, for example, right? So they take care of it so that these two combine to form a 6-digit number. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is what gets displayed in your Authenticator app whenever you go in. So this mathematical function which combines the secret, only your application and the Authenticator application in your phone knows, and the current timestamp. So based on that, it will pass through a function and then it generates this. So the advantage is that no calls are made after the initial QR code scanning. So your application will know the current time from your mobile phone and it will know the secret which it got from the Gmail first time. And the Gmail also know the current time, of course, and it has the secret which it generated. So your Authenticator will keep on generating this 6 number every 30 seconds, and whenever you want the Gmail to be hit after username password is known, Gmail know that at this timestamp 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or 10:30, it knows that what 6 numbers will be present in your phone. So there are no interactions at all. Even if your phone is offline and your laptop alone, you are using Gmail via your laptop, and even if your phone doesn't have internet, it will keep on generating that 6 numbers, and Gmail will always know what 6 numbers you will generate. So only the first time a secret is transferred, and after that they have their own way to authenticate this. So that is why this is super secure. So this is what is being recommended today by all the governing bodies, you can say, in IT. So I think the way it is designed is cool, that even though no connection is there, it keeps on generating and it keeps on knowing what this guy will generate. So you can try this out in whichever application, Gmail or your banking app, whichever supports this, because yeah, it's cool and it's super secure. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and we can meet in another video soon. Yeah, thank you.